sweet potato, avocado, spinach, cannellini beans, smoothie, fresh garlic, breast milk. What do you think, G? Big, beautiful poops. Yeah. Hello, everyone. We're back. And I wanted to talk about something that's been keeping me super busy via quarantine. And also just making me feel life again, just happy and very, very fulfilled. But I want to preface that with it's also probably one of the scariest things that I've decided to do since becoming a mom. Okay, you guys, this is gonna be Gio's first time having nice cream. I made it with breast milk, and we're gonna see his reaction. Here we go. Okay, here we go, bud. It's a familiar taste. Gio is 7 months old. That means he turned 6 months old whilst quarantine. What you do when you have a 6-month-old, typically everyone does it at different stages and different ages, is you introduce solids, food. That's so good. Delicious, huh? A lot of people are a little bit nervous about doing that because of these reasons. It's very possible that a baby can be allergic to new foods being introduced to them because they've never had it in their diet. You know, there's like a whole list of foods that could be, you know, sort of scary to introduce to a baby. Also, you have the fear of a baby, you know, gagging or even worse, choking. And so it was something that I was really nervous to do while quarantined because I wanted to avoid a hospital at all cost for obvious reasons. But I did what I tell myself and my friends and other moms to do, is I leaned in to my strengths, my mommy muscles, and I trusted my instincts. And I put on my little Italian underpants. Well, those are a lot of isms that I just threw at you. And I walked into the kitchen and I just said, that's it. We're introducing solids. Delicious, huh? Here are some of the foods that Gio has loved trying so far. I'm not advising any new parents to try these exact foods or recipes. They're things that I just totally, you know, whipped up on a whim, or they're just a smaller amount of what Andrew and I are eating. A lot of people prefer starting with strictly purees. I didn't go that route. I just sort of mashed up what we had and what I thought would be nutritious and delicious. So here are some examples of what Gio's eating, and I hope if you're a new parent, you find these helpful or just fun because it's fun to watch a baby try food. Enjoy. Okay, this is what happens when I take too long, huh? Are you ready? We've got peas, we've got squash, we've got spinach, we've got a little bit of onion, a little bit of mushroom. You ready? You ready? Okay. Everyone always asks, what were the first foods that you gave your little one? And for us, it started with, I want to say it was banana. And so I basically just cut off a piece of the banana and I held it and I just put a little piece in his mouth and let him suck. That's initially how I started all foods, is I just literally let him suck on things to get the flavor and new texture and try to go from there. So banana was the first food. We've got sweet potato, zucchini. Dad's first time trying to feed little G. What do you think, G? Is Dad doing a good job? What are you doing? You have to control the spoon. Then we graduated to avocado, which I was so excited to let him try because we are big fans of avocado. Avocado and some pinto beans with some seasoning. How is that? Delicious? Mm-hmm. It's so healthy for you. Tons of good fats. I'm not a nutritionist. But it's just also delicious. And so of course we went with avocado and he seemed to really love it. And that was the first indication of him figuring out what texture in his mouth felt like. This is some zucchini and avocado, and don't mind the sunblock on his forehead. Real big fan of the food thing here. Go ahead, bud. And like moving the food from the front of his mouth all the way to the back, which it sounds like it would be very easy for a human to pick up, but in reality it's actually quite challenging for new babies to learn how to eat and how to push food back and, you know, digest it all and make it all mushy in their mouth and anyway, swallow. It's a whole learning process. Gio, do you approve of the tamale? Is it delicious? He wants to do it. Yummy. So then I mixed the avocado with the zucchini and I added a little nutritional yeast and I would mush it up and then I would give him bite sizes and then he wanted to control the spoon. And then we experimented with sweet potato. Then we experimented with yellow squash. Then we experimented with pretty much anything we were eating. Okay guys, we are stepping out of our comfort zone today. We've got some spinach, some eggplants, some potato, a little bit of tomato sauce from last night's dinner. We're gonna pop it in this, I still don't know how to say it, but it's going in there for a little blend. Needless to say, it's kept me busy, it's kept us very entertained, and guess what an amazing side effect is to all of this? A lot more interesting poops. Big, beautiful poops. Some very small poops, some very hard poops. An average poop is probably about yay big and hard as a rock. So what did I do? I figured it out. A lot of moms are scared to introduce food also because their babies get constipated. I've heard babies not poop for up to 7 days and that be completely normal. Coming from someone who enjoys a good poop, I didn't want that to be the case for Gio. So I decided to introduce flaxseed. Again, not a nutritionist, not claiming to be one, just thought instinctually flaxseed seems to help me stay regular. So I would just sprinkle a little bit on his applesauce and voila, big, beautiful, healthy poops. So, you know, I just think the biggest takeaway for all of this when jumping into a new stage and leaping into a new stage of being a mom and introducing new things to babies is to really just trust your instinct. Check this kid out. You drinking a smoothie? Yeah? Is that yummy? We've got some frozen mango we're trying. What do you think? It's cold, huh? You like? Whoa! Delish. If you are in quarantine and your baby's about the same age as Gio and they seem interested in food like Gio was, I say just give it a try. Start slow and enjoy the process. Food is a beautiful thing and I think I really want Gio to have a very healthy relationship with food. I want him to be a good eater. I want him to look at it as being, you know, something that makes him feel good, and nutrition is so important for a baby's development. So I encourage all of you to maybe try some new things and hopefully these little recipes or lack thereof inspire you to do so.
Hi, Gio. It's me, the bouncing frog. I bounce. And that's pretty much it. I also make noise. You can hear my jingle. Just like your elephant friend, I love you. I love you. And guess what? I know you don't like to play with me much either. Oh, you want to go back to the elephant. That's cool. Elephant. Substitute. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. And guess what? That makes me very happy. I love you. I love you.
Okay, comment down below with a little baby emoji if you have a baby and you're on the cusp of trying solids, or if you have a baby and they're enjoying solids. I want to know what your experience has been. So just hit a little baby emoji in the comments and let's start the conversation. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, and also feel free to let me know what you want to see next. I'm around and I'm ready to make videos for you. Andrew's got Gio. This is great. Can someone get me some water or something? Oh, and kick back and relax. Okay guys, signing off. Love ya.
Oh, the poop face?